So what I do, or what I think about whenever I'm trying to go into these trades to try and minimize my risk, is I'm thinking, what is coming up here soon? What is going to be new in RuneScape? I look at their map of what they're like releasing and everything like that. So the next update, it's going to be the sailing update. If you guys are checking the beta information, or if you guys ever played the beta, you'll see a bunch of the items that you can already use for the sailing update. Whenever it drops, you already know the items because you played the beta. And if you don't, you can look up some videos on people playing the beta, or even the Old School RuneScape YouTube. Themselves have gone over some of the things that you're going to be using to upgrade your boat, build your boat, and everything like that. So you can expect those costs to just skyrocket whenever that drop comes. So you can potentially be stocking up on some of those items right now and then making some money, but you generally just got to think about how the economy is going to be moving forward. Think about what's going to happen here soon. So you have to always think about, like, is this a good time to buy? And then it's going to be generally an art and a science, right, boys? So it's going to be, the art of it will be you figuring it out as you go. The more you go, the more you're like, oh yeah, I'm not going to flip that, flip that. Just generally how you're feeling. However you're feeling, go from your gut, flip the things that you think RuneScape needs or has been wanting more in the game, and go from there. Yeah, just go at a little bit low of a price, you know. Give it a good like 5 or 10% below whatever the price is, and give it a try. You know, see if it flips. If it doesn't buy, then just, you know, cancel it out after like a day or so and move on to something else. You know, if you're just trying to do it off of solely the art, then you can. If you're doing off of the science, then you can of course like try and go off of my pages that I have on my Discord, which you guys are more than welcome to join. I have a Discord link in the description. You guys can always join and go through my list that I post every week and kind of see, because honestly the flipping copilot will just make my estimates for me, so I really don't have to put in much work, and it gives predictions of like how the market is going to move here shortly on some of these items. So please definitely feel free to join my Discord, talk to me about some of the flips. I've already had a lot of people messaging me lately about like things we can do to, you know, make better flips and kind of move forward. But that would be generally just like some of the things to think about as you're going and flipping yourself, and generally the things you don't want to do as you're flipping. So it's just generally kind of what you're learning. Know how to spot the flips yourself. You know, start with high volume items, stuff it's traded thousands of times an hour, like popular runes, food, scaling supplies. These are way more stable. You use a tool like flipping utilities plugin on RuneScape or GE Tracker website. Yeah, because those are, I mean, it shows you real-time data. Just spend some time watching, pick an item, air runes, and just track its price for a day. Do your own margin check. Buy one for a high price, sell it for a low price, and see the actual spread. Another really good thing to do is generally just kind of spread out your money. You have 6 buy and sell options if you're paying for membership. Just spread it out. Spread it amongst like those 5 or 6 flips. I mean, some people leave one flip, one box just so they can grab what they need when they need it. Spread it amongst the other 5 like trading slots that you have available in the GE. Just give it a go. Try some items out. Definitely buy it at a low cost and see if you can just sell one at a high cost, and then give it another try. But yeah, that would be just about it for some of the things I generally try to avoid. I guess I could go over a couple more. I try to avoid bolts a little bit. A lot of people really emphasize bolts a lot, but I just have had not a lot of luck with it, as well as I have trouble with like certain potions, like the stamina potion. I have a little bit of trouble trying to flip, as well as like the mage potions. The mage potions just don't buy and sell that much because of the imbued heart, and certain like range potions also have trouble as well, like the divine ranging potion. Sometimes I have trouble with that one as well. So some of those potions you'd expect to do really well just don't do as good as you would expect. But the super combats have always been a pretty decent flip That's probably like a good takeaway for one of them, as well as seeds. Seeds I generally have a pretty hard time with. Like I actually took a really huge L recently with the Huasca seed. That one just really, whenever the market crashed, it really took a ton away from me. It was about like 1.5 mil that I lost on that. So while I would have lost, actually, I just canceled the trade and ended up just farming herbs. So yeah, I'm just trying to recoup that money as much as possible. Actually, I think I'm gonna be making a good amount of money just kind of actually farming the herbs. So yeah, if you guys are gonna do seeds, you do have that kind of backup, that safe bet. You could run it yourself. But other than that, I would say it's generally just going to be items that you don't expect to be traded very often. I would try to avoid them because they are riskier trades, but you can definitely make some money off of it if they're not traded oh so often. Yeah, just do it at a caution. You know what I mean? But to now get into the really exciting stuff. So I've been thinking, like, what am I going to really be doing with the series? I mean, I could just be keeping the, just flipping and showing you my flips and everything. But I was thinking, what if I made a goal here? What if I got a goal going that could help out with really everybody? So I am going to be doing what most people have been doing for like the Wilderness Challenge, which is a road to 1 bill. I'm going to be doing a flipping challenge. I'm going to be doing a road to 1 bill flipping challenge on my account. So we're going to be going from 5 mil, I'm pretty sure is what we started out with after Coliseum. And we're going to go all the way up to 1 bill. So for the profit that I've gotten across or on my account here is just over 191 mil. That one does include, like, since I've started this all the way from the beginning of the year, which is February 5th, but just from going from April 4th, which is when I very first got like my first video out, we have gotten a total of 170 mil so far. So I feel that before the end of the year, or maybe the middle of next year, somewhere around there, we're going to be hitting the 1 bill mark. So we're going to be flipping all the way into the 1 bill mark, and this is all just going to be passive. I'm just going to be doing things in the background, like working my Slayer, but not trying to contribute too much money to my cash stack that isn't flipping, just so that we can consistently keep growing to the 1 bill mark. So yeah, we're gonna rename the series Road to 1 bill Flipping, and I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping that whenever we reach the 1 bill mark, that maybe I can do a drop party for everything, so to kind of show you guys also benefit from the series. And I'm hoping to do this if I reach 1,000 subscribers. It's not a huge like ask in my opinion, just because it's I'm not like super far off, and most people have just thousands and thousands of subscribers. So I feel like if most of you guys who watch my videos were to subscribe, I would probably be able to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, especially by the end of last year or this year, especially by the end of this year. So I feel that we can get this done. Yeah, we can definitely do a drop party for the 1 bill, and you guys are all invited. I would be happy for you guys to all come by, get some stuff out of it just for watching the videos. That's all you do, really. Is you just come by every once in a while, check out my videos, and hopefully make some money off of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope that we all kind of benefit from doing this, and I hope you guys really still like my content, because I do spend a lot of time making the content. I spend most weekends now just editing the videos, like in about like 12 to 16 hours, just trying to get these out, trying to make them look nice, make sure everything looks good. I even send it to my friends before I upload them, just to see if they can find anything that they also kind of seem out of place, or if they also find something that seems out of place that I can possibly correct. So I just put in a ton of work for these videos, and I hope you guys like them. This is like just a fun thing to do. I generally enjoy watching you guys interact with it. I love seeing you guys' comments. I love responding to you guys' comments, talking to you guys about everything I do. But yeah, that's about it for the exciting news. So we'll go ahead and hop into what you guys are all looking for. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get into the tastiest flips of the week. Every video has had tastiest spelled incorrectly, so hopefully this time I got it right. But we'll see. But let's go ahead and hop into it. The first flip I have on the list, or number one here, is going to be the Spider Cave Teleports. We bought 130 of them at an average buy price of 45k, and then we sold them at an average sell price about 52k each, and gave us a profit of 791k GP. And all of my profits are after taxes is taken out. So this is like just straight profit. Like this isn't just like oh, deduct the taxes after that. The taxes are already taken out. This is directly the profit. So we'll go ahead and get on to the second one. The second flip is going to be Shattered Relics Variety Ornament Kit. We bought 4 of them at an average price of 842k, and we sold them at an average sell price of 1.2 mil. Because we only sold 2 of them, actually, we got 725k profit out of that. Then the third flip that we made here is going to be the Amylase Crystal, and we bought 10,901 of them. We bought them at 817 buy price. We sold them at 899 average sell price, giving us a sweet profit of 708k here. And on to number 4, we have the Diamond Bolts. Now I know I said I don't really flip the bolts, and I do try to stay away from it, but in this one case I felt pretty good. Diamond Bolts have been looking like they're on the down, so they might be spiking up, and it's a very common thing for people to buy, especially for raids. So we bought 15,153 of them. We bought them at 365 each and sold them at 413 each. That's a sweet profit of 106k. And we have, for the very last one, the last but not least, number 5 is going to be Monkfish. Monkfish, we bought 8,809 of them, and we bought them at 535 average buy price and sold them at 613 average sell price, giving us a wonderful profit of 581k. Now that Monkfish worked out pretty good, but I have had some trouble lately with some of the fish. The manta ray actually lost me a good amount of GP recently. I think the prices just crashed right when I bought it, which is very unfortunate. But we lost like $1 mil on that. But the Monkfish generally are just like a good trade. Most people, if not all people, are gonna buy Monkfish at all times in their account. You know, it's just a very useful item, a very iconic item. So that is number 5. That is our tastiest flips of the week. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here, but again, please join my Discord to see my weekly flips here. The link is gonna be in the description. You guys, you know, you heard the challenge. Get to 1,000 subscribers, and whenever we hit the 1 bill mark, we'll go ahead and do a drop party for everybody. So definitely, you know, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll go ahead and throw up this because all of the YouTubers kind of throw it up there to make people feel good about it. But it's that a lot of you guys generally watch my video who aren't subscribed. So it really help if you see me like once or twice. If this is like the second or third time to see me, why not hit subscribe? Because YouTube's just gonna suggest you to me anyway, so might as well just subscribe to just stay up to date anyways. I mean, I'm gonna be here regardless, it feels like sometimes, right boys? At least that's what it is to me. Yeah, whenever I watch them on YouTube, it just their entire channel history to me. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I'll subscribe, might as well. Once I've seen it once, and then it's you suggest it again, and I feel pretty good about it, I'll subscribe. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's about it. I really appreciate all you beautiful people for watching my videos and asking all those questions and just interacting with me. I really do appreciate it. I've loved all the comments, support you guys have given me. It's been really fantastic. It's been wonderful. But I have been Chef